Hi, this is Rob, and I am doing a video in response to the Yankee Marshall's worst handgun ever. Um, this is the Glock 26. I'm going to tell you why I think it is the worst handgun ever. First of all, it's just plain old black. There's not really anything to it, nothing flashy, nothing that's going to really draw anyone's eye to it and make it noticeable that you've got it. Second, it's too simple. There's not a lot of buttons and stuff on here to push. You've got the slide stop, and then you've got these to take it down, and your magazine release. But there's not really any other buttons that stick out or look cool on the sides of it. It's just really plain. And the function of it, for some reason, it seems really smooth, like almost like it's a toy or something, and not a real gun. It all works too smooth, and I don't ever have any malfunctions or any problems with it. It just seems to work every single time, which isn't really realistic. So I don't really know what's going on with that. The trigger, it's got too crisp of a trigger. Listen, you can hear the trigger, and now listen. You can hear and feel the reset really well. I mean, does everyone need to know that your trigger's resetting? Does it need to be that loud? So I don't know. There's some problems with that. There's not really a lot of cool serrations or cutouts on the slide. There's just these ones here that you need to rack it back. It's pretty much they just give you what you need. And as far as capacity, for a subcompact, it should hold 6 bullets. I mean, that should be roughly what you need compared to what all the other subcompacts seem to hold. And Glock gives you a magazine that holds 10, and then if you get this Pierce plus 2 grip extension, you've got 2 more rounds. You've got 12 bullets in here when you're only going to need 6 probably. I mean, so I don't really know why I bought that. And then I get to put another finger on the gun, and that's not really supposed to be the way it is when you're using a subcompact gun. Your finger's supposed to dangle off. So I really don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But I definitely think that the Glock 26 is the worst gun. It's just too plain. There's not enough buttons. It's not shiny. People aren't really going to notice that you have it. It holds way too many bullets. The way it feels in your hand, it just kind of aims right where the bullet's going to go. You don't really get the fun of having to take your time and line it up. It just seems to sort of naturally go where you want the round to go, instead of getting to actually aim it for a little while. It's pretty lightweight, so when you're holding it out there, I mean, you're holding a gun, but it's not like holding a full-size 1911 or something like that. It's just plastic and a little bit of metal. So that's why I think the Glock 26 is the worst gun ever. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to hear what everyone else has to say. Get back to me, leave questions, comments, anything like that, right down here.